Let me guess. You're wondering, how can I check my YouTube video ranking? Right? You probably typed in that question or some form of that into Google or YouTube. You most certainly found the right video, because there's a lot of information out there that's misleading, or tactics that they recommend that don't work, or a scoring system that is very, very misleading. In this episode, I'm going to teach you a secret way that works to check your ranking, to actually check how you're doing. And we're going to uncover the popular ways or the popular tools that are actually worthless. I'm going to show you examples of what it actually looks like to rank at the top of YouTube. And by the end of this video, you'll understand how you can check your ranking the same way that I demonstrate you here. This isn't just some arbitrary score of, ooh, you've got 50% or you've got 100% without any ranking, but how many videos actually have ranking? How can you improve that? Is your ranking score actually increasing? Let's dive right in. So what are these mystical keyword tools or ranking tools that I say are worthless? All right, let me show you an example. If you go to YouTube right now and you type in how to become a construction project manager, you'll find Jason Schroeder ranking right here at the top. Okay, we posted this video 11 months ago. In that time, it's had 27,000 views. For a video that generates leads, this is a gold mine. Okay, take a look at this. I've got this vidIQ plugin that's telling me that my overall score is only 51 out of 100. So obviously, I've only done half the things right. But then why is my video ranking at the top? Why has this been a top performer for 11 months now? Let me show you another one. If you type in how to buy tax liens over the counter, you find my client Sean Higgins ranking at the top. He's in position 2 on the top of the page. But over here we see a score of 63 out of 100. What? Come on. What do we have to do to have a higher score? Let me show you one more, and I'll also bring in TubeBuddy. So if you type in how to discipline a child that lies and steals, we find Nicolene Peck ranking at the top. This was in a matter of a week, and we had over 800 views. vidIQ gives it a score of 32. And if we check TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy gives us an SEO score on this video of 50%. Well, both these scores, vidIQ and TubeBuddy, they're not a measurement of your ranking. They're a measurement of their checklist of items. And their checklist of items is like 12 to 15 years out of date. That stuff doesn't work anymore, and it's missing a lot of critical things. Clearly, we've done the right things on these videos because they're ranking at the top of YouTube. I also regularly get emails or posts on LinkedIn or comments on YouTube of people that want to help me do my SEO and find better keywords and improve my ranking. Here's a guy here. He says, I reviewed your channel, love your content, but look at your scores. Your scores are low. You've got a 16.9 or a 21.9. And he says, I can help you. Or this person does the same thing. He brings up this scoring chart. Or this person shows me the number of subscribers, shows me the number of views. And he says, my video titles, descriptions, and tags aren't SEO optimized. Did you know that my title is optimized? That's why my videos rank number 1. And 2, the description and the tags don't have anything to do with SEO anymore. He says, my channel descriptions and tags need improvement. No, they don't. He says, my videos aren't being shared on social media, which YouTube recommends for better reach. Of course, YouTube would like me to spam other platforms with YouTube videos, but that has nothing to do with SEO. And my video thumbnail needs improvement. Ouch. Okay, well, maybe he can design a better thumbnail for me, but the thumbnail, which is really important, it helps people want to click on it, that doesn't have anything to do with ranking at the top of search engines. Let me show you something powerful. I'm going to bring up YouTube again. I'm going to type in discipline teenager. Okay, that's a 2-word phrase. And Nicolene Peck not only has 1 spot, but 2 spots on the top page without having to scroll at all. This is pretty awesome. How did we get there? And look at the title of this video, How to Discipline a Teenager Who Doesn't Care About Consequences. That's a 10-word title. This is a Google spreadsheet where we track our ranking. Now, this is a branch that we've been dominating for quite some time. All the yeses and nos and startings represent where we rank on YouTube. So if we type these different questions into YouTube, if we rank at the top in the top 3, we put a yes. If we have to scroll down to find us, then we're a starting, and if we're not ranking there, then we have a no. So back in September and October when we checked our rankings, you can see we had mostly yeses, but we had a few nos and a few startings. So we filmed a few more videos in this category, and that increased our score. And so you can see we've got somewhere between a 27 and a 28. Here's another topic in a different industry. So in October, we pulled the data for this topic, construction manager salary. and we had a score of 3.25. By November, we increased that up to 8, then 11, then 18, and then by the end of December and continuing to today, we have a score of 21 out of 21. So we have 21 different questions that people are searching for that we rank at the top of YouTube for. We found 21 that we want to dominate, and over time, we turn those no's into yeses, and now we dominate for all of them. So now if we come to YouTube and we type in that 3-word phrase, construction manager salary, look who's ranking at the top. Jason Schroeder, Jason Schroeder, Jason Schroeder. So the best way to check your YouTube video rankings is to keep track from month to month, keeping track of how many videos are ranking at the top and what titles do I rank for and what titles don't I rank for, so then you can have a plan for the next month. Let me show you another report that's right within YouTube Analytics. All right, we're signed into the Jason Schroeder account. We're on the Analytics page. If you come over here to Advanced Mode, go to Traffic Source, and I'm going to click on YouTube Search. YouTube Search is the most valuable form of traffic for lead generation. That's what we can control and predict. That's what we love to focus on and get results in. All right. So in the last 28 days, he's had 35,000 views just from search. I'm going to change this to 90 days. All right. So we can see in the last 90 days, it's been 124,000 views just from YouTube Search. Now I can do a comparison to period over period. So now I've got a side-by-side comparison of the last 90 days with the 90 days prior to that. And I can see, wow, I had 103 or 104,000 views from search in that quarter. I increased up to 124,000. That's over a 20% increase from one quarter to the next of search traffic. That's a great way of tracking your SEO ranking. Not just some arbitrary score. Ooh, this video has a score of 50%. What can we do to get it to 100? Because what if you get all your videos to 100 on the TubeBuddy or vidIQ score, but you don't know if your videos are ranking at the top yet, and you don't know what search traffic you're getting. You don't know if your search traffic is increasing. My hope for you is that you can dominate YouTube search for your category, that anytime somebody's asking a question about your expertise, you're ranking at the top. I've created a free course for you, an entire course taking you through my entire strategy, and it's right here on YouTube. So I recorded the whole course, I put it here on YouTube, so it's a longer video, and you can watch the whole thing just by clicking on that YouTube SEO full course. I'll see you there.